Oh, I'm so nervous! Oh my god, I'm so nervous! Okay, let's go! Okay. Hello, how are you guys doing today? My name is Anima of the Golden State Dragons, and today we have a TBU live Wi-Fi battle for you all, this time against Scizors of the Orsomerset Scizors. So I am really jazzed about this battle. I'm nervous. I'm excited. Sizz and I always have these crazy close games. They're never especially one-sided. They're always like punch for punch and really, really down to the wire. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a game like that, and kind of like I am hoping for that, for the entertainment value and for the fun, but my nerves, bruh. I haven't battled for a while, since my last league battle, so I'm like, yeah, how do I do this again? Anyway, so let's hit music 7. And battle start and see what he's brought. So I built this team kind of like a couple hours ago, so it might not be the most full and amazing and blah de blah, but I think it can do work. It really depends on what he brings, and I'll have explained my logic and reasoning in a team analysis video. So yeah, this is kind of what I thought was going to occur. So I'm all right with that kind of, but we're a bit scared because this is a good bulk and power situation. So Vaporeon, Zapdos, Hydreigon, Landorus Eye, Registeel and Roserade. Landorus Eye is legal, by the way, just as Greninja is in this league, as long as my Greninja is not ORAS thingy. And Landorus Eye is just free to be a horrible demon. Anyway, let me let you know who I brought. I brought Handsome the Heliolisk, Flossie the Hippowdon, Shooting the Starmie, Fishup the Bishop, 8th Wonder the Mega Medicham, and Big Blue the Latios. So, looking at his team, the lead, the really serious lead of seriousness, is the Registeel that probably wants to get up Hazards, maybe? I mean, Hippowdon is a pretty obvious lead for me, so he could just lead with something awful. I have my Heliolisk in front, so I think it might kind of make him not want to lead with Vaporeon or whatever. So I kind of want to lead Medicham, expecting the Registeel, and there's nothing too wrong with that, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so I don't have as solid a battle plan in terms of like what especially needs to happen, because because he has so many really cool and scary threats that my plan is basically just kill everything. Yeah, so that's gonna be the thing. So out comes Triple Triad, the Hydreigon, and I'm not sure what the fuck kind of Hydreigon you want to be. So now I'm gonna actually pull the switch. I'm a bit curious, come to think of it, actually, because I have a very interesting Medicham right now. And no, Draco Meteor really just destroys me, so I'm gonna have to switch into Hippowdon. I have a very weird Medicham right now. This is a very bizarre Medicham. So yes, this is a super weird Medicham, and I'm kind of excited about it. I hope that it can do stuff and things. Is my desire, is my tragic and painful desire for this. Oh gosh, you don't have the Hippowdon of my dreams. Why do you not have the Hippowdon that I want? Thing. Oh god. Anyway, let's go and import all this shit, pardon me, goodness gracious, into this thing. Okay, we've successfully imported a bunch of sets. Thankfully, Showdown is super cool like that, and you can just kind of do that. Why the hell aren't you? Why aren't you showing me the Hippowdon of my dreams? Excuse me. So he's taking his time with this decision. I know that Sizz really, really wants this win. Hydreigon. So let's have a look. See, a choice Scarfed Hydreigon, which this could be. He is actually going to withdraw because he doesn't want to take the potential fake out, I assume. And he's going to go into Zappy Bird, which is fine by me. Zappy Bird would have, you know, not appreciated my whackings, but out comes Zappy Bird indeed. So this is okay. For some reason, the Hydreigon was scared of Medicham. Maybe its health is very precious. So, yes. Now, I think this thing is just going to want to defog and bollocks. So, what we're going to do here is just go for our rocks. As I'm guessing he might go for the HP Ice or try and Toxic me. HP Ice won't do anything. So we're better off just going for rocks now. With this thing, Zapdos, let's imagine you're physically defensive. I mean, I cannot really touch you, to be honest. But you can't really touch me because I am bulky as all hell. So here's the Tailwind. Alright, so that's okay. That's okay. So you have Tailwind. And and what are you gonna do exactly? See, now I don't want to reveal the Ice Fang. I have Ice Fang. I don't want to reveal the Ice Fang just yet because I don't want this Landorus eye to feel safe. And he's not going to switch it in right now. That would be extremely reckless. But Sciz can play recklessly to good and bad effect. I think I'm actually just going to go straight for the Ice Fang just to see how much it does. And he might just go for the defog. But that's okay. He'd be farting around with wasting turns of Tailwind, and that's fine by me. So let's just go for this Ice Fang. See how much this does. That's going to scare the Landorus, as we revealed that. So this is definitely a bulky Zapdos with Tailwind, Defog. If you had Toxic, you would have gone for it already. So we're just going to go for Stealth Rock again. We're going to be very adamant about this. And this is definitely a bulky Zapdos, because that's definitely a defensive Zapdos. This is defensive. Okay. With lefties, let's write that shit down. So this will scare the Landorus. It now knows it's not safe. So Zappy Bird is going to withdraw, but to be honest, the Landorus cannot do anything to me. Out comes Juvia, the Vaporeon, so that's fine. We're going to go for our rocks. The Tailwind will actually peter out very, very soon, so I'm happy with that. Now, here's the Juvia. Now, the predictable switch is Heliolisk. It's very, very, very obvious that I could bring in Heliolisk right now. I know that, and that's kind of annoying to me. But at the same time, like, what can I really do? There's nothing else I can truly, you know... Ice Beam shouldn't do too crazy an amount. I believe he's probably just going to go for an Ice Beam, or something. I don't want to go into Helios just because I know it's so obvious, but I'm just going to. It's so obvious that he's got a double switch opportunity here, but at least we have the rocks up, and chip damage is important across his team, so... Yeah, I mean, not being funny, but I feel kind of okay about this. There's not as much pressure with this game because I know that we've managed to achieve a good record, surprising to me very much. So regardless of the outcome of this battle, no one else has as good a record as me, so I'm definitely in the playoffs. So out comes Rich T, the the Jobby, which is it's a nice double switch there. So that's going to be his answer. Out comes Handsome. Hello, beautiful. And we see the leftovers on you. But it's really sweet that he has defog. I'm very content with that. And what Handsome is going to do here is just go for the Volt Switch. We'll see how much damage this does. There's nothing really wrong with it, and plus we'll get Switch Initiative. So I get the feeling we're going to be testing the waters out. He has brought a bulky team. He's got 3 walls, it seems like, because the Zapdos is like a sort of support. I mean, it's not necessarily just like a dedicated wall, it's more like support, I suppose, but kind of wally, because it took that Ice Fang really well, so it's definitely got HP and defensive investment to be able to take that Ice Fang on the nose like that. So I'm happy that I didn't see Toxic. He might not, you know. This is a fine matchup, though. He might be scared of the Focus Blast, but either way, I don't really think Focus Blast would do too much to it anyway. But let's just see how much this does. That's alright. That's okay. You can look the other way. So, to be honest, he could go for a T-Wave right now. and that would be a little bit annoying. It would be a little bit annoying, but I think he might just get his rocks up. Let's see. I don't just want to bring in my Medicham on this thing. I don't just want to bring in Medicham because I think Scizors the kind of person who would go for the T-Wave as he's looking at electric Pokemon knowing it's going to switch out. So this makes me really want to bring in just my Hippowdon, because I'm feeling the T-Wave. I know he likes to run T-Wave on this thing, so goes for the Toxic. Oh, that wouldn't have been so bad to have on Medicham. But anyway, we know this thing has the Toxic. Toxic. So that's a bit shit for my Hippowdon. But that's okay. So, what can we do right now? You have Toxic, does that mean you're going to have T-Wave as well? What's the switch right now? Vaporeon, kind of. Vaporeon could come in right now. I don't really know if Hydreigon wants to come in. I'm just going to go for an EQ for damage, I think. Let's just see how much this does. That Volt Switch didn't do as much as I'd like. Registeel is really, really bulky though. I don't want to be making any crazy plays just yet. We're still kind of in like the 5th turn or whatever. So I don't want to go too, you know. Wait, what the fuck? No Lopunny. Oh. Okay. Huh. I just realised there's no Lopunny. So here's the Vaporeon. Do wish I'd gone into my friend. I do wish I'd gone into my friend, but we're gonna go for the EQ here, and we're gonna see how much this does. This. Ooh, you didn't take that as well as I really thought you were gonna. You didn't take that as well as I thought you were gonna. That's actually not bad. So right now, I'm gonna bring in Heliolisk again. I don't even care. Is that too predictable? I know it is predictable, but I'm like, what can it really do? You know, I am just gonna bring it in again because he might think that I'm gonna stay in this time. So Vaporeon, I believe, is faster than Hippowdon. I haven't done any creeping with Hippowdon this time because I don't really see the need to. So here's the wish. And... oh man. This is gonna heal somebody. Is someone coming in to take this wish, or is he just gonna... what is he gonna do with this? So, I guess... I mean, right, so what could happen here, really? Lando, I outspeed it, and he knows that. Registeel could also come in. Pardon me, Hydreigon, maybe? Let's just go for a Volt Switch, though. As he is going to withdraw, so we will get Swish Initiative, as he does actually go into Zappy Bird. Okay, not bad. So we won't be able to kill it, because I just know what these things are fucking like. And it's going to have a big old healthy helping of wishness, which is really, really depressing, but it's okay. So Handsome is going to lose some HP, and Zappy Bird is going to get a big old fat old wish, which is really, really depressing. Now, what do you have? Tailwind, Defog. It might have Drill Peck for Medicham, come to think of it. It might actually have like something weird like Drill Peck for Medicham. So that would be a little bit depressing. I'm thinking he might do, just because Medicham is so threatening. How about we go into Big Blue? There we go. Let's go into Big Blue. That's okay, isn't it? And my opponent is going to get that gigantic wish, which is just so sad. Zappy Bird will be free to defog here. Which is really annoying, actually. But let's just go for a... I think it's just going to defog. You're not going to switch in Hydreigon, surely. So we're just going to go for a Psychic just for damage, I think. I think he's going to just go for the defog. Yeah. I'm happy with the defog situation. Oh, but Registeel probably just wants to come in, doesn't it? Registeel probably just wants to come in. I mean, yeah, I should have thought of that really, but it's okay. Of course the Vaporeon has Wish. And yeah, so this is gonna be a little bit tough to break. But as I was saying earlier, my goodness, my thoughts are very disjointed right now. I don't need to necessarily do especially well in this one because our record is okay. So, but I don't want to do badly. That doesn't give me reason to slack off. It just takes the pressure off a little bit. And yeah. So Zappy Bird is here, looking very threatening. I'm pretty sure you don't want to take a Draco Meteor, but at the same time, like really, I think Registeel's is the switcher right now. But I'm happy with this because it means he's not like, you know, he's not fucking around with defogging my shit away. So let's actually just see how much this Psychic does. Nothing. Minus. Minus a million. That's fine. Yeah, I like that. So what we're gonna do here is we could go into Hippowdon, or we can go into Medicham and start smashing faces. This thing could T-Wave me, but I'm not that worried about being T-Waved. He could be running both things, so I'm guessing he's got to have EQ. He's got Toxic, Rocks, and probably some kind of Stab, so maybe he doesn't have T-Wave. He might be running Dual Status, and that would be annoying, but we're just going to make the switch into Medicham right now. I don't mind getting Toxic'd, because I do have Drain Punch, as he is just going to go for Stealth Rock. So we are here now, we are in. We are, as they say, in. With Cham. I'm surprised Gramble isn't here either. So this is kind of alright. What we're gonna do here is just Mega Evolve. And go for the... No one takes a Drain Punch apart from Zapdos, to be honest. So let's just Mega Evolve and go for the Drain Punch. We're in here comfortably with Mega Medicham now, which makes me very happy. We're a very weird Medicham, and this set was specifically to combat Mega Lopunny, but we don't really lose too much out of it, not out of it being this set. It's just a little bit weird, but we do have Tailwind support from Latios, which makes up for our lack in speed. I'm okay with this because I know Rocks is annoying, but... Pardon me, but yeah. It's alright, man. He has to defog our Rocks away anyway. I have Rapid Spin on my team, I don't have defog. So yeah, we have Psychic instead of Psyshock just because Psychic seemed better. Yeah, I feel like Psychic was the better idea. Yeah, I think so. I mean, Roserade does take it pretty well. I know that I looked at something and I was like, Psychic seems like the better idea. He is actually going to withdraw, so that's fine. And go into Calrissian. Oh, Pig's bum. So, we're going to Mega Evolve. And this is fine. And go for the Drain Punch. This thing could have gotten completely and utterly bollocked by a high jump kick, by the way. But yeah, so... What do you want to do, sir? Now. Let's see. I know, I see you, you're here, and you're very scary. I want to switch in my Latios. But we won't like a Sludge Wave. Fuck it, I'm gonna switch in Latios. Just, I know the Rock Polish could come, but then I can kill this thing anyway afterwards, so... Sludge Wave is probably coming. I don't think he'd go for Earth Power because I have an obvious Levitator. Okay, he went for Earth Power. That's really great, so I'm fine with that. And I actually do outspeed you, and you will die if I get to you. So I feel like doubling out right now. There's no reason for you to stay in, because you know I just outspeed you to all holy hell. So I think I'm going to pull a double into my Medicham. I really hope he switched. If he didn't switch, I'm going to cry. If he didn't switch, I'm actually going to cry. I don't care, I don't care. Anxious battler is anxious. Out comes Rich T. And yeah. So this is alright. Now what we can do is just shamelessly fire off another Drain Punch. I don't think that Lando would live if it comes in again, because it will hurt to rocks and stuff. So we can do another Drain Punch, and that should get rid of this thing, which is a very mighty, scary, big, bulky asshole. No one takes Drain Punches from this thing. I'm surprised he didn't bring Grand Ball, but in saying that, Poison Jab is a thing. But in saying that, Grand Ball can really eat up hits in general. But I'm not dissing him or anything. I just know he really likes Grand Ball as well. So, hello, Registeel. Something is going to get punched. If we get the same roll, I think that Landorus Eye is dead. And that's a humunga to the dunga threat just removed, and I'm very, very content with that. So, and he doesn't know that we're not jolly, like max speed necessarily, unless he might have actually calced it and he might see that we're adamant. Yeah, he might see it. So we do go for the Drain Punch. I reckon this thing might actually live, because it's... Okay, no, it doesn't live. I actually kind of thought it would. So that's super nice. Killed by Medicham. And who's coming in now? If the Hydreigon comes in, then I'm going to guess it's Scarfed. It might be a very strong bluff, who knows, but he's definitely not going to sack that Landorus Eye. Out comes Zappy Bird, hello. What do you want to do? I guess you want to Drill Peck me? Zapdos. I'm really feeling that Drill Peck, I don't know why. I am really feeling this Drill Peck. Why are you showing me the wrong goddamn Medicham? Damn it. Bloody thing. It's showing me the wrong fucking Medicham! Anyway, whatever, let's just fucking... Oh my god, it's so lame! It's so lame, right? Because I have sets that I specifically put in, and it's like, no, you can't. It's not possible. Anyway, right, that strangeness aside. So T-Bolt will actually do a really mean amount of damage to us. How about a Drill Peck, though? How about a fucking Drill Peck? That won't kill us, even. I'm just gonna go for an Ice Punch. As my opponent does go for the Tailwind. So, that's kind of okay. We're gonna kill this Zapdos and stop the Tailwinds from happening. So Zappy Bird goes down, killed by Medicham. That's good, because that thing was a very annoying monster. And now we have 3 turns of Tailwind to burn, which is really fun for my opponent. So we have shown that we have Ice Punch, and Zapdos is gone. It's funny, because I was like, no, my calc was like for Drill Peck, which would have destroyed me. Actually, no, it wouldn't have. Not with my specific set, because I have a lot of HP investment. This set can actually take a Fake Out and a return from Mega Lopunny, so it's pretty weird, but I don't really lose anything with having so much HP investment anyway, because we can see from like his previous battles and from this battle right now that he likes Tailwind a lot, so it wouldn't even really matter. Yeah, so right now we're looking at Vaporeon, Hydreigon, Landorus Eye, and Roserade, and the rocks are not gone. So that's good. That'll be some chip damage across the team, which I enjoy. I enjoy that very much. And he's thinking very carefully now because the Landorus Eye is very weakened, and yes, it is extremely, extremely weakened, which I am happy with. I am happy with that. I'm happy with that indeed. Yeah. Now the Roserade, Medicham can kill that, but we're leaning a lot on Medicham for the for the remaining mons. We do actually have we have a choice scarf to start me, and I'm not excited about it now. Looking at the team, I am still no, that's a lie. I am excited about it. I am still excited about it. So Starmie, yeah, get hurt by the rocks. That's fine. And I will always love you. So, let's see. Psychic will actually blast that Roserade, especially if it's offensive, so I'm happy with that. And, now, let's see. Okay, so what we're gonna do for fucking Earth Power twice, is he? He's not gonna do that twice. I have been making the same switches. Seems bizarre, but I'm actually gonna go into my Bishop, and he could Sludge Wave. That I'm kind of guessing he might Sludge Wave this time, or HP Ice. And either way, my Bishop, looking at the team, is my least valuable member. So yeah, that's okay. He goes for Earth Power again. All right. Okay, I'm dead. Bye. I'm very dead. And that's okay though, because this thing won't have Tailwind later, and that's fine. We're not going to forget about that. We're going to go into Powdon right now. Who can take anything from this, I believe. So, yes, what we're going to do now, he knows I have the Ice Fang. He knows I have Ice Fang, so he might go into Vaporeon instead. But at the same time, I don't really mind. This thing doesn't outspeed anything anyway. Once the Tailwind is over. Apart from Medicham, of course, but yeah. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to go for an Ice Fang anyway. I know Vaporeon can come in, but once the Tailwind is gone, this should be okay. Unless the Hydreigon also has Tailwind, which will be a ball ache, but but it's okay. We'll just try and work around it. I'm worried if the Hydreigon also has Tailwind. That would be very frustrating. But I have Tailwind too on my Latios, and once my Latios comes in, I think what I'm going to do is go for a Light Screen. I am actually a Light Clay Latios, which is going to upset people, but yeah. I actually am, so and if that's a thing. So there's the Earth Power. We should just live. We should live. Live, baby! Yeah, baby, you did it! I love you, baby, you did it! Oh, Hippowdon, you beast and savage. Okay, Landorus Eye killed by Hippowdon. Ice Fang. Okay, it's gone! Get out of my face. And we actually live another day, so we're stalling out the Tailwind continuously. So Flossie is going to get hurt by poison, as the Landorus Eye is killed by Hippowdon. That's really, really... Oh, good job, Flossie. Good shit, good shit, good shit. So who was killed just now? Bishop killed by... Landorus. Okay, so... I want to preserve this thing as death fodder. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Big Blue. I'm going to go into Big Blue. We can preserve Hippowdon for death fodder, so that's okay. We're going to go into Big Blue. And my opponent's probably just going to set up a Wish or something? Not really sure. Yeah, okay. So here's the Wish. And here is Big Blue, and all of his remaining Pokemon are special attackers. So what we're going to do is go for a... Light Screen, and this should help us a lot versus the rest of his team. So we can go for the light screen, and then we can just fucking go sack your Powdon, go into Medicham, and then bollock everything. That will be our plan. Of course, if we get burnt, that'll be terrible, but but that's okay. So here's the protect as we go for the light screen, and now this thing is back at full. So what can I do? I feel like going into Medicham. So it feels slightly risky, but I'm kind of okay with it. So let's just do that. Yeah. So he might expect the switch into Heliolisk. I'm hoping that he won't Scald. That would be really upsetting. But it's okay. Fine, Toxic. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I'm guessing he's just going to protect. So what I am gonna do, yeah, I'm sure he's just gonna protect, isn't he? I am gonna go for a... I'm just gonna go for a Drain Punch. He's probably gonna protect. To be honest, that's his best play. Just to stall it out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking he might do. He might just protect. And we have like 7 turns of screens left, so I'm okay with that. He is going to protect. I'm sure he doesn't feel good about it, but sometimes that's your best play. Sometimes your best play is just to protect, so I think it's really lame when people give people too much shit for that kind of stuff, but but I do understand. So what we're going to do here is... I'm going to go for the Thunder Punch, because he hasn't seen it yet. So let's go for that. Bang! That does absolutely billions. And we get the para! Oh, that is just radical. Okay, so hopefully he's going to get fully parried on the protect. That would be delicious. That would be absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go for the Drain Punch right now. And it is going to get fully parried. Oh my goodness. I mean, obviously I enjoy that a lot. Obviously that works out for me, but I know I am sorry about that. I am sorry about that. That's just kind of a kick in the teeth. Why has that been happening lately? Killed by Medicham. I'm sorry, Sis, that's kind of annoying. But ultimately we would just be a little bit lower, and yeah, so it's not that big a deal, but it's still annoying for him, so yeah, I do feel bad. So Vaporeon is down. Oh, sorry, Sis, that sucks. And Hydreigon and Roserade are remaining. So that... Hydreigon could be an issue. I'm regretting not putting Dazzling Gleam on my Starmie now. I have Ice Beam. But... but, you know... it's not, you know, it's fucking Ice Beam, isn't it? So, Hydreigon, assuming your choice Scarf, what kind of damage can you do to Cham Cham? With a screen, we should be able to take 1 Draco. We should be able to take anything with the screen up. So, I can just go for an Ice Punch, I believe. And that should be okay. That actually should be okay. We are scared of the Hydreigon, of course. I wonder if Hydreigon could potentially take it back by flinching everything to death. That would... yeah, that could. It could potentially take it back, you know? That would be really lame. So out comes Triple Triad. The Hydreigon. And don't be choice specs. If you're choice specs, I think I just die. But what I'm going to do here is just go for the Drain Punch. We should be able to live any 1 hit, and we can get the kill with this. So, there's the Dark Pulse. Okay. Oh, we break through. Ooh, no power. That thing is dead. That thing is done and dusted. Hydreigon is killed by Medicham. Killed by Medicham. And our screens are still up. My goodness. Okay, so the Roserade is just not really gonna be able to kill us unless it goes for like Leaf Storm or something. That is unfortunate for him. That is unfortunate for him, definitely. Oh man, I was kind of hoping he'd get the thing there. What we're gonna do now, though, is Leaf Storm will just kill us. We're just gonna go for the Ice Punch. We don't have Psychic Stab again. He's gonna outspeed me, and then he's gonna be like, "Why the hell do I outspeed you?" He might have been like that with Hydreigon. I don't know if it was Scarfed or not. But we're just gonna go for the ye olde Ice Punch. As my opponent goes for the Shadow Ball. Oh, better. Oh, but we do hang on. Oh my goodness, and go for the Ice Punch. Thank you to screen support and my HP investment, we are able to take down the Roserade as well. So that HP investment did come in handy. Actually, it seriously came in handy, allowing Medicham to kill 5 out of the 6 Pokemon. So Medicham is definitely the MVP right now. But that is going to be the game. So thank you so much, Ciz, for the battle. Guys, do go and check him out. Definitely one of the best commentators. Definitely one of the most entertaining people in our community. Seriously, he's a really, really good guy. Go and check him out, please. So this puts the Golden State Dragons at 8-1. So I'm very, very surprised by that. And I was fucking terrified of Ciz's team. And oh my goodness, Jesus fuck, that the light screen really, really helped there, and of course the para helped speed Vaporeon's demise. But then saying that, he could have played around with it too, so we'll never know. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the game! And before you go, there will be a question of the day, and that question of the day is, do you like theories, like video game theories or movie theories or stuff like that? Do you? Just say like, have you ever watched Game Theory? Who's one of my favorite people. MatPat is amazing. Have you ever watched Game Theory? Are you into finding out conspiracies and stuff like that? So how interested in that kind of stuff are you? And if you are interested and like Life is Strange, go to the gaming channel and check out my Jefferson theory. You might enjoy it. Of course, if you're up to date with Life is Strange, because spoilers are very bad indeed. But yeah, that worked out. We did pretty well there. That's pretty cool. And yeah, rad. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of your bad selves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.